The last time you're going to see your chat, but you're still going to be live. Like Champions Club, you're still going to see him.
Hold on.
What? Okay.
So me and my wife.
Stray dog. Whoa. Come here, stray dog. Hey, don't eat my dog. Oh, you come here.
This microphone is the OC818 from Austrian Audio, and although it may look as if it's a very basic, normal condenser microphone, it actually has a few very special tricks up its sleeve. So, let's take a look. So, out of the box you can use the OC818 as a pretty traditional microphone. I mean, it has the polar patterns you're used to, it has a high pass filter, and it also has a built-in attenuator. However, if you look more closely, you'll actually see that it has more options in the polar pattern section. And there are actually two settings that I like to talk about.
How to build a WordPress website for beginners tutorial to build a fully functional professional WordPress website at absolutely no cost to you, then you've come to the right place.
And put y'all on right quick. Real sugar.
Hi, welcome back to the Simple Progress channel. As you can see, I obviously don't know enough computers. I got some broken stuff and I have an idea for reusing a broken laptop. Thinking something a little bit retro and a little bit cyberpunk.
Hi, I'm Bethany, and I love to write.
The main
Right
incentive
now,
for this
I'm at
project
Cabo
is to
San
take my
Souci in
giant
Ocho Rios,
briefcase of
Jamaica,
doom
one of my
containing a
favorite
broken
travel
laptop,
spots.
a
I
tangle of
recently
cables,
got the
all
idea
my
to make a
SDR
WordPress
stuff and
website so I
filters
could
and
share my
satellite
writings
stuff
with
and
others
radio
and
experiment
offer
stuff.
my readers
Combine
practical
all that
advice.
into one
I wanted my
self-contained
website to be
portable unit
mobile-friendly,
that's
easy
not
to
such a
navigate,
giant mess.
and simple to update. I also needed a shopping cart and a blog. It turned out so well that my husband and I decided to make a tutorial to show others how to use WordPress. I hope you enjoy making your website as much as I have fun making mine.
Thanks, Bethany. Hello, I'm Yoda, and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this WordPress tutorial, you'll learn how to build a website that has an amazing intro video, professional logo, eye-catching graphics, and all the bells and whistles the pros use at absolutely no cost to you. This video uses all the current web design and web development techniques to build a fully responsive website that automatically adjusts to meet the screen needs of any computer, laptop, tablet, phone, or any other handheld device. To get started, the only hard cost we have is web hosting, and that's where your website lives, and that's going to run us $3 to $10 a month. With your web hosting, you'll get a free domain, a value of $15, as well as an SSL key, which makes your web pages secure, and that has a value of about $99. As for software requirements, there are none. Everything we're going to need, we're going to do online. As for system requirements, this website tutorial is compatible with both Windows and iOS systems. All you need is your favorite browser and access to the internet, and you're ready to go. I recommend Chrome and Firefox as browsers of choice, as I've had some students in the past that had complaints about compatibility issues with Safari, Opera, and Internet Explorer. Now, during this course, if you run into any any troubles, just leave a comment below the video and I'll be more than happy to assist you. And don't be shy about asking for help. I've been a webmaster instructor, aka the Web Yoda, for over 20 years, and I love to hear from my students. But if you could, please pay it forward. If you like the video, subscribe to the video, share the video, tell your friends about the video. Those are the kind of things that help get the word out there so other students like you can find this video. There was something else. Oh, at the end of this video, I'm going to discuss the 4 biggest mistakes people make that drastically hurt your search engine placement. Turns out the solutions for these 4 things are really easy and they're free. So I think we're ready to get started. So without further delay, let's go ahead and look at the website we're going to build today.
And we're getting a lot of angry beeping.
Today we're going to build Bethany's new website, which is self-tastic.com. We'll learn how to do an intro like you see right here, and we'll learn how to add it to our website. Now notice how this text flies into place at just the right moment once the home page is revealed. You're going to be able to learn how to do that effect as well as all the other effects that are shown in this website. Now definitely don't get intimidated. I know this is going to look really fancy, it's going to look very professional, but you're going to be able to do all this. Trust me, it's not going to be a problem at all. Now you're not just a passive participant sitting in the audience watching a magic show as I put the show on. You're actually going to learn behind the scenes how to do all this. It's very simple, it's very easy, and you're going to be surprised how quickly you can build this entire website. If you don't have a logo, we'll learn how to make a logo. Scroll down. Notice how these items animated out. We'll learn how to do that. We'll learn how to make these category sections. In many cases, those are services, for example. Scroll down. We'll learn how to do that animation, but we'll also learn how to remove the background from that animation so that it just has the girl coming in. We'll learn how to do these call to action areas, and notice how they also animated in from the right and the left. And then we'll learn how to make the buttons grow when we hover over them. Scroll down. We'll learn how to make an image carousel. In this case, it's just images of words of wisdom, but they can be any images you want. And then we'll learn how to do another animation similar to the one we did above. And then if you need an email newsletter, we'll be able to integrate that into your website. And then we'll learn how to make this footer at the bottom that looks exactly the same on all pages. Under About, we'll learn how to make this fancy header. And then we'll learn how to integrate text so that it can wrap around a picture like it does here. And then we'll learn how to import the words of wisdom section so we don't have to create that again. We will not be adding a shopping cart as part of this course, but once we have completed our website, I will provide a link to the video shown here in case you want to add the shopping cart later. We'll learn how to make this super fancy gallery. Notice as we scroll down how neat those are when they slide in together. And this is also a light box, so any of these we pick on, it'll bring it up and we can scroll to the left or the right.
Like 10 volts instead of just
close that out.
So anytime I try to turn up the brightness,
and then we'll learn how to make a fully functional blog with a unique header, and then individual blog items like this. And when you click on one of those, we'll learn how to format the blog post to have all these extra features, nicely formatted like that. And then we'll learn how to make this Contact Us page, where we have a really nice clean form like this. And then near the bottom, we'll have a map, and the map can zoom in and out and change it to whatever you need it to be. Now you should be able to learn everything you need to know in about 2 hours' time. I know on the surface it could look intimidating, super complicated, but trust me, you can do all this. I've got step-by-step all the way through showing you exactly what to do, and if you run into any troubles, just leave them below the video. I'd be more than happy to help you out. So we're ready to start on our website, but before we can build a website, we have to have a place for our website to live, and that's what web hosting does for you. Otherwise, you'd build a website on your local computer, but only you'd be able to see it. You want to be able to have the world see it, so you have to get hosting so everybody else can see your results. Finding great web hosting solutions in the matrix of hundreds of choices can be frustrating at best. You have to understand that nearly all web hosting review sites make sure that the web hosting company they are affiliated with always get the best review. So basically that web hosting company is number one to them because they get paid if you decide to use that company. I have been hosting websites for over 30 years, with the first 5 years being me supplying my own hosting. I have used at least 10 of the hosting companies shown here, either personally or for my clients. Obviously not all web hosting companies are created equal, and there are only a few that stand out from the rest. But how do you reveal the best web hosting provider with all the fake reviews out there? As puzzling as this might sound, I was able to find my answer while not allowing my own bias to interfere. For me, I like to turn problems inside out. In this case, I was looking for the web hosting review that reveals a web hosting company that sucks the least. So first, the quick answer to the question of who is the best web hosting company for me is simple. Hands down, it's HostGator. HostGator is definitely the best web hosting solution for me, my clients, and for WebYoda. But the obvious next question is, why is HostGator the best choice? Well, WebYoda did some research to try to find some authentic web hosting reviews, and they settled on some results from PC Magazine. You have to understand that PC Magazine has been around for nearly 40 years, providing essential technology information to the end user. For our purposes, every year PC Magazine does an Editor's Choice Award to determine the best web hosting companies. And shown here are the top 6 web hosting companies for this year, with HostGator being number 1. It turns out that HostGator has been rated the number 1 web hosting provider by PC Magazine for many years running. Basically, HostGator collectively has the features you need. Their server reliability is amazing, their 24/7 support is amazing, their prices are good or better than anybody out there. I personally have been using HostGator for more than 3 years now. I host over 200 domains and websites with them. WebYoda also decided to go with HostGator for all their needs. In fact, WebYoda partnered with HostGator, and as part of that partnership, WebYoda students receive up to 75% off plus a free domain name. Now, for you to take advantage of this offer, you simply need to go to your browser and type in hostgator.com/WebYoda. Now, this takes you to the partner page for HostGator and WebYoda, and it reveals our 3 choices for hosting plans. Currently, as part of this partnership, HostGator is going to offer us a free domain name provided we sign up for one of their annual plans, and it turns out this is actually the most affordable choice for us. If we scroll down, we can reveal the pricing for each of the plans. All 3 of the plans come with one-click install. So that means when we go to install the software, it's going to allow us to build our website. We can just click a link and it'll install everything for us. They also come with unmetered bandwidth, which means we don't pay for the traffic that comes to our website, no matter how small or large that might be. And finally, they also come with a free SSL certificate, which typically runs around $99 a year. And you say, okay, what is that? What do I need that for? Well, that's that little lock up here in the top left. It allows your page to be secure so that the information going to and from your website is secure. At this point, you need to decide which one of the plans is best for you. For our purposes, I'd recommend the hatchling plan if you have one domain, or the baby plan if you plan on building multiple websites. And then if later you find you need additional features, you can just upgrade to the business plan and pay the difference. So in your case, you probably need the hatchling plan, which is just a single domain, so we'll choose that. The first step is to pick a domain name that works best for your purposes. In my case, for this example, I'm going to use choose my domain name, and if we click to the right, it'll tell us if it is available, and in our case it is available. So we're going to scroll down. The next item is domain privacy protection, and basically what they'll do is for $14.95 a year, they'll hide your name, your address, your information like your email and stuff like that from people being able to see it. Now for me, it's going to be on the website anyway, so I don't feel like I'm giving anything away, so I'm not going to choose to pay for that. Next, we already picked our package type. We chose the hatchling plan because we only have one domain, so we want to look at our billing cycle. Within the billing cycle, if you purchase 1 month, it's $5.48, but it's only for that first month, and then the price goes up. If you go all the way up to 36 months, it's going to be $2.71, and it's going to be 61% off. Now, to get the free domain, you're going to have to pick 12 months, 24 months, or 36 months. So let's go ahead and pick the 12 months. It says $76.40, but let's see if we can do a little bit better than that. Now we're going to pick a username. In my case, $5.48, but it's only for that first month, and then the price goes up.